is talking to anyone that you do not know. Simple enough. And this can happen online or offline. Now let's talk about why it's important, because I don't think people understand the importance of building a cold market organization or knowing how to market to your cold prospects, right? First and foremost, those of you who decide, and I'm using that word decide for a reason, because the truth is that as much energy is in this arena and as excited as everyone is, leaving here, everyone is not going to make the decision to become a professional. It's just the truth, it's statistics. Not everyone is. But for those of you who decide to become a professional in the network marketing space, you are going to run out of your war market, and fairly quickly. How many of you feel that you've already run out of your war market? Say aye. Good, that means you're doing your job. Leaving you with what? Your cold market. I'll have some good news for you. There are 7.9 billion people on this planet, and you will never, ever, ever run out of strangers to talk to. Like ever. Ever. Also, prospecting and writing are the gateway skills to building any large organization. You have to master this skill. Last but not least, the hard, cold truth is that you will make more money in this business with people that you just met over people that you have known for years. Years. Strangers will celebrate you before your family and your friends. Get used to it. Your business, your cold market is the family that you choose. I have built best friendships through this business. So understand that you are going to make more money with people that you don't know. So learn how to do this and learn how to do it right. Take some notes on this. Let's go through this 3-step formula. Step number 1, compliment. I'm going to go through all 3 of these. 2, connect. 3, convert. The problem is people just try to get to the convert part. You're doing it all wrong. Right? Now you're probably asking, well, Tia, what do I say? Got you. Let's go through it. Let's talk about step 1, the compliment, right? Don't overcomplicate it. This is how I would personally compliment someone. Be yourself. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, but when it comes to cold market prospecting, be yourself. Here are some examples. I love your outfit. Where'd you get it? I saw this already too. Oh my gosh. I just started a conversation, right? I love your nails. Maybe you can use them.
No, I love your nails. Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm pretending we're in Chicago right now, right? Oh my gosh, your nails are so cute. Let me see them. Where do you get them done? I'm actually looking to get my nails done soon. Amazing. Perfect. Thank you so much. What do you do? You're a receptionist at a gym. Okay, what do you do? Outside of this. Does anybody have a passion or a hobby outside of this? Soccer, right? I come to a soccer game. Let's say I meet you at a soccer game. You're such a great soccer player. How long have you been playing? Wow, you've been training level 12 years. That's amazing. I want you to notice that after every compliment, I followed up with what? A question. Why? Because this ensures that I'm going to have a conversation with my prospect. I'm not just going to say, hey, nice hair, and then walk away, right? So you want to follow up your compliment with a question. Don't overcomplicate it. Step number 2, now you want to connect with that prospect. Now I want you guys to understand something. I'm going to get into prospecting online in a second, but I am talking about offline prospecting. Most of my network marketing career was built offline. I know we have a lot of quarantine babies in the building. We're gonna get, they're like, yes! We're gonna get to how to market online in a second, but I offer up that you decide to become a beast online and offline if you want to build a large organization, because there is nothing like person-to-person, belly-to-belly, in-person connection. Nothing like it, right? And most people are scared to go out and prospect or to prospect while you're out. Actually, right? So you want to form them after you compliment them. Write down what form means. It's right up there for you. All you're doing is you're just getting to know them a little bit, right? Family, occupation, recreation, and then your message. How many of you, if you can be honest, you've prospected people and you just led with your message? Raise your hand if you can be honest. Hey, so I trade Forex, are you interested? Or hey, I'm in the largest financial market in the world, do you want some more information? Right? You're leading with your message and you're wondering why people are leaving you on red. You haven't built any rapport. You have to build rapport with your cold market and you have to build it fast. So we form people so that we can figure out what their sign is. Now, sign is the sauce. Most people don't even try to figure out what their sign is while they're forming. Why? Because closing starts in prospecting. And when I form someone and I know what their sign is, guess who can close them now? I can. Can you? I don't know. If you take enough notes and practice, maybe. Sign stands for strengths, interests, goals, and needs. I want you guys to ask yourself this question. If you meet someone and you're building a relationship with them, right? Even if it's a quick conversation, and you're able to discover what their strengths are, what their interests are, what their goals are, and what they need, how much easier is it for you to close them? A lot easier, right? Some of you are trying to close in the close. I close the minute I meet somebody. The first thing that I'm closing somebody on is me, right? We're going to talk about that in a second too, but you want to form to sign, and then you want to ask the question. Go in for the kill. Most people are too scared to ask this question. We have a little conversation. Hey, let me ask you this. Do you by any chance keep your income options open? Yeah, okay. She just qualified herself. Now, I want you to say that. Hey girl, we had a conversation. By any chance, let me ask you this. Do you keep your income options open? No? Never mind, no problem. Nice to meet you. It was so nice to meet you. Have an amazing day, right? I'm still gonna still walk away my best self. I'm not gonna be like, you want to work a 9 to 5? Don't do that to people, right? Y'all laugh because y'all do it. Right? Job just over, bro. Don't do that. When someone says no, if she were to say no, she disqualified herself from my business. I don't want to work with someone that I have to convince to make more money. Right? Hello? So, when and only when someone says, yeah, I actually am open to it, do I take it away? Amazing. Well, look, I don't have a lot of time right now. I'm actually on my way to a meeting, but I'm with the marketing company, and I can't make any promises, but you seem like the perfect fit. Let me get your number, let's exchange numbers, and I'll call you over the next few days and send you some information. Sound good? Yeah. Keep it simple. Simple. Hey, look, I was in a hurry. Amazing. Look, I don't have a lot of time right now. I was vague. Give people the snack, not the whole kitchen, okay? Some of you guys are like, well, amazing. I am invested in the largest financial market in the world. It is a $6.6 trillion industry. It's too much. It's too much. I'm with the marketing company and we are expanding like crazy right now. I can't make you any promises. I'm taking it away from her, right? The ball is in whose court? The ball is in whose court? My court, right? I can't make you any promises, but you seem like the perfect fit. Now she's like, me? Oh my gosh. Right? Mm-hmm. So I'm connecting with her. And then I don't ask for her number. I ask for her number, but I'm actually telling her. I'm telling her to give me her number, right? Look, I don't have a lot of time, whatever I said. Let me get your number. I'll connect with you over the next few days and send you some more information. I don't end with, can I have your number? Or can I have your Instagram? The minute you ask, you use your power. Assume the sale even in the opening. Assume the sale even when you're prospecting. Too many of you are asking your prospects for permission when you're supposed to be there to change their life. That doesn't make any sense. Assume the sale from the minute you meet someone. I assume that she's already in love with me as a person. I assume she's going to join my business. I am in that frequency from the beginning, right? So, then I'm going to take it away. I'm going to get her information, and I'm going to follow up with her. A lot of you do so much work in the prospecting, and then you fail to follow up. How many of you can be honest, you work so hard to get somebody in your business, spend so much time to get them in, and not even 30 minutes with them once they actually go. That has to change. following up, being professional, being a business. You are an independent business owner. So start acting like a business owner. Now we're gonna talk about building in a digital era, because I know a lot of you like to prospect on social media, Instagram, Facebook, but I will say this. Last thing I'll say for offline. At the bare minimum, get their Instagram. It is not uncommon or weird to meet someone and say, hey, look, you seem pretty cool. I know we just met, but what's your Instagram? Let's connect. You know how many people want a free follow? Everybody, right? So it's not weird. So ask at least to get their Instagram. If you can be honest with yourself and you're like, wow, Tia, that offline prospecting sounds great, but I just know I don't have the posture for that yet. I will say two things. One, you're never gonna get better until you actually do it. I sucked when I started in this industry. The first time that I stood up to speak, I didn't even know that I was presenting. My sponsor started edifying someone and I said, oh, that sounds like me. And I didn't even know that I was doing the presentation. The way that I built this business is that I was either gonna sink or I was gonna swim, right?
Yep.
So know that you are only gonna get better at this by doing it. But two, I also very much believe in not setting yourself up to fail, right? So work on this, role play with the people in your organization. Use each other. I get on team calls with my team all the time, Zoom calls, where I'll say, close me. Giving them objections, prospecting, right? So practice on each other, but also know that if you don't have the confidence to do this yet, at least leave with their Instagram. Now here's a takeaway from online. Obviously you would compliment them, you would respond to a story, slide in their DMs, don't do anything weird, you know what I mean? But slide in their DMs, start to form and have a conversation, and it doesn't have to be long and drawn out. The question I usually get is, well, how long should I talk to someone? I think that it's important to learn emotional intelligence and like reading the room, more so the conversation. You'll know, I usually don't prospect or have a conversation with someone longer than like a few days. And then I say, look, I know we just met, but I have my own business, and you seem like the perfect fit for what I do. Are you open to making additional income outside of what it is you're currently doing? And the minute he says yes, he qualifies himself for my business. Now when he says no, I'm gonna leave him on there, right? So again, quality prospects. This is how you take it away online, and then the goal is to get them onto the next online webinar. There are Zooms that happen all the time, or to an in-person meeting and close. Now I'm gonna give you this online prospecting formula. Take a picture, write it down. I wanna ask y'all this question, and I want everyone to answer this question. Is prospecting online, on your phone, the device that you're on all day anyway, probably not making money half the time, is prospecting 10 people a day hard, no or no?
No.
It's not. Whether you do 5 people in the morning, 5 people in the evening, you take 30 minutes to get on social media and prospecting just 10 people on social media a day for 30 days equates to 300 people that you have personally prospected for your business. 300 times 12, that's 3,600 people that you have prospected for your business. You only need 500 to go chairman. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Ask yourself this. Ask yourself, how many Instagram followers do I have? How many Facebook friends do I have? How many of those people have I actually prospected? And why am I selling myself short? Why am I so scared? You cannot build this business scared. And even when you are scared, you just have to do it anyway. I promise you, the first time I stood up to talk, your girl was a little nervous. And I come from a background where I performed in front of 30,000 people in an arena. But dancing and talking is two different things. When words had to come out of my mouth, I was scared. But I feared forward, and I did it anyway, right? That's less than 15% of people that you need to say yes to. Now picture if everybody in your organization did that, where you would be in 90 days from now. Every single person under the sound of my voice, if you have not at least ranked up to your next rank in the next 90 days, you are not serious about this business, period. Period. You're not. Ask yourself, what is important? Why are you here? You spend your time, your energy, your effort, and your money. Make it count. Make this business count. Now here are some tips. After you lead with your first initial message on social media, a lot of people don't do this. Start to send voice notes. Why? Why? That's not good. High vibrations. Why? Because then people can hear your enthusiasm, your personality. You start to build rapport faster that way. Don't lead with your pitch. Master your brand. Too many of you guys are trying to prospect on social media, and if you could be honest, if you went to your own page, you wouldn't respond to you needed. Okay? Listen, I'll do a whole Zoom, and I'm probably max out at 1,000, but I'll do a whole Zoom, I'll set up the map where I'll do branding and social media because it's so important. Yes? Would you guys like that? It's so important. You have to sell your prospect on the idea of you before you sell them on your business. And what happens the minute that you slide in their DM? What's the first place they go to? Your profile. And they're qualifying or disqualifying you. So please master your brand. Also, you can use Facebook groups as a relatability factor. I'm a dancer. I like to dance. So I've been joining a bunch of dance Facebook groups, and now I have a conversation started. Right? I'm going to leave you guys with this before I get off the stage. First and foremost, take a picture of this. All of these points are so important, and I can talk about each of them for a long time. Have posture. People like to follow people who know who they are and know where they're going. Posture, that single thing will change everything in your business. I have posture even when I was broke because I knew where I was going. I knew that I was going to be in this arena today talking in front of 5,600 people.
2 weeks.
And posture just comes down to belief. And shout out to King Torres for being real and transparent yesterday, talking about limited beliefs. That is such a big thing that holds people back from building this business, and you don't even know it because you're trying to build everything externally, and everything internally is all messed up. So work on your belief system, work on your posture. Don't overcomplicate this. I want you to notice how short my training was. And that's it. Like, you don't have to overcomplicate this. Manny said this yesterday, and if you didn't write it down yesterday, please write it down today. People are not duplicatable. Rivera is not duplicatable. I learned that early on. I tried to do everything by myself, all the presentations, I can close everybody, but systems are. People are not duplicatable, but systems are. Not everyone is going to be a Ty. Not everyone is going to be a Mitch. So I needed to create a system that someone who didn't have the credibility, didn't have the posture, didn't have the experience could actually follow. I just gave you guys a system, and hopefully you guys literally wrote down those scripts. My team uses those scripts all the time and gets people on the calls. Don't go out to prospect. I'm going to go to the supermarket today to bump into someone. Oh, hey, I'm so sorry, nice to meet you. No. Prospect while you're out. Every time that you're out and you meet someone new, it is an opportunity for you to connect with someone. Also, same thing with online. Too many of you spend too much time on social media not making any money from it. The least you can do is prospect some people while you're on there, right? So don't ever go out to prospect, just prospect while you're out. Remember that you will never, ever, ever, in business, in relationship, and everything, you will never get a second chance at a first impression. So show up as your best self. How you walk, how you talk, how you dress, all of it. Remember that closing starts with the prospect, and you have to sell people on you. And last but not least, this is my last point. I want you guys to remember these 4 S's now. I'm going to say what they are. This served me well when I was in my feelings at the beginning of this business. I want you guys to repeat after me. Some will, some won't.
Some won't.
So what?
So what?
Someone else is waiting.
Someone else is waiting.
One more time. Some will. Some won't. So what? Someone else is waiting. I want you guys to understand that there is somebody waiting for you, not for me, for you to show up. I'm going to leave you guys with this question. Please write this question down because it helped me to cheer them. Write this question down because I'm getting off the stage in 30 seconds. Every day I want you to ask yourself, who in this world will become better because I decided to show up today? Who in this world will become better because I decided to show up today? Family, we are hope dealers in a world with no hope. And we hold such a gift in our hand with this information, this platform. And I offer up that you go out there and you move past your fear and that you become a blessing to the world because it can. My name is Rivera. I love you guys.